Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Xochitl. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with all of my videos. Today, I wanted to do a pretty easy, simple, quick look. This is one of those you can kind of use like on the go, but the focus is going to be the lips. So doing that bright pop of color on the lips, and it just really, as simple as it is, it makes it look like you put a lot of effort into your makeup when you really didn't. So I had actually posted this picture on Instagram for you guys, and a bunch of people were like, can you do a tutorial on this? I second, I third. So I was like, you know what, let's just do it, because the simple ones are just as fun. So we're really not doing too much on the face, but this has really been like a great go-to look for me when I'm in a rush, but it also just makes me feel like a little bit more alive. I love a bright, pigmented, potent lip color that just stands out. I love lipstick. So a bright color like that just kind of like brings me up a notch, you know, kind of livens up my mood a little bit, just makes me happy. So if you are like me, then you'll definitely want to keep on watching. I've already prepped my skin and I've used some Good Molecules products, but specifically I went in with the Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer, which I really like. This is definitely something good for dry skin. They sent it to me and I feel like so far I've been liking it. I haven't been using my other primer. It's $14, which still isn't bad as a kind of like skincare product, as well as kind of like a primer. And somebody had commented on one of my other videos like, wow, your skin is glowing. I was like, low key, I think it's this. But also today in Chicago, it is, what is this, March 8th, and it feels somewhat like spring. It's like in the mid 50s right now, so I'm excited. Also went in with my favorite Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray, the rose water one, and I went in and prepped. So I'm hoping I get that glowy look, but because the eyes are so simple, I'm really not doing much. And honestly, if this is one of those quick on-the-go looks, I'm starting off with the necessities and kind of going from there. So gonna go in with my foundation, the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover one, just because I've been missing this guy a little bit. And this is the one that I did for that look. So basically gonna pretty much use these same products that I was using. Ooh, this one we're gonna need some more. I like to go in with my Morphe sponge, wet it a little bit with some Fix Plus so we can make it even more luminous than it already is. And we're gonna go ahead and blend that out. Just once again, a nice glowy foundation. So the focus here is mostly gonna be not only the lips, but the face, your foundation, and structure. So I'm going to be using my current favorite bronze and highlight palette, Alamar Cosmetics, and I just feel like because it structures my face so well, I really don't have to do much with everything else. Like, that is my focus. Like, I have a round face, with gonna see the transformation from round to structured, make me look like I have cheekbones, maybe slim it down a couple notches, but in reality, makeup does wonders. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in. For my concealer, gonna go in with my favorites, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I like to use my combo of medium sand, which is just a little bit darker, so this goes directly on my dark circles. Right there. You don't have to be this extra, I promise you, but it makes a nice little difference if you do kind of want to have that highlighting effect. And then I'm gonna go in, this is medium beige, and this is gonna help highlight my face and actually add that structure back so we can cheat here. And once again, we're gonna blend that out. You can totally skip this whole highlighting routine and just what do you call it, just add your regular concealer. But if you want to know how to use makeup to enhance your features, this is how. I like to use it on my lid as well, kind of as like a primer depending, but this is once again more hydrating. So, but we're also not going to be doing like crazy shadows or anything. We're keeping it simple. And something that I found in general, especially around the face for the foundation, take your time blending. Really, you know, pounce that product in, let it sink into the skin, because throughout the day it'll just like sit on your face so much better. So try not to, I know sometimes we're in a hurry, I know, but if you can, take that like extra minute just to kind of blend and just pounce everything in. And it doesn't have to be hard, you don't have to be whacking your face or anything. All right, now to set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with the Alamar Cosmetics Bronze and Brighten palette. Mine is in the shade medium tan, so in case you guys are kind of looking and thinking between fair light, medium tan, if you're around my skin tone, this one works really well. I'm going to go into the shade I'm Woke. This is the highlight shade, and this is the Alamar. This is your brightening brush. I'm just going to pack that under the eyes, and this really does brighten. So in case you are someone who doesn't want to do, you know, concealer brightening, this will kind of do it for you and add that kind of like shaping effect while you do your makeup. Same thing on the other side. And just kind of pat that in instead of like specifically swiping, so you can really get that brightening on there. I like to always put a little bit of powder on my brows. It just helps whatever brow pencil I'm using just kind of glide on it. I have round, so I want to elongate a little bit, so I'm bringing it down kind of in that triangle shape to give me that effect. Because pretty much this is a palette I use for my eyes. We're going to contour the eyes as well. We're going to, you know, be minimal. When I'm doing a really bright lip and I want the lip to be the focus, I'm really just minimally just shaping, contouring, bronzing the eyes. Gonna go in with my Milani Precision Brow Pencil, and I'll be right back. All right, got the eyebrows on, super quick and easy. I love that brow pencil. Now going back in to the Alamar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze palette, and we're gonna go into the middle shade Soltera, and this is gonna be kind of like our bronzer for the eyes. And you can just use this one, but you know, if you want a little extra definition, we're gonna go in with the other shade Always Summer. So I'm just going in. This is a Morphe, oh man, Morphe E brush. I want to say E40. It's been in my life for that long, but does it still perform? Hell yeah. Going in, I'm just adding, just adds a little nice contoured effect there. Nothing too crazy. You can kind of get a little crazy with it if you want. Also, you can kind of go back in with some of that I Am Woke shade and go underneath the brows just to kind of highlight that if you want, if you have time, because you know me. And brighten that shade. For a little extra definition, we're going to go into the shade Always Summer and just something a little bit smaller. So this is also a Sigma. This is E35. Yeah, so the other one was an E30. So it's a little bit smaller. The E40 is a little bit more fluffy. So it's definitely better for like that like airbrushed transition shade. So just something right there. Just right into the crease. And then we're just going to blend that out. That's pretty much it for eyeshadow. The next thing I will do is I'm going to take just a little bit of Always Summer, and I'm just going to do my bottom lash line. I don't think I did, and I totally forgot, but it's still totally work. But just I like to add a little like lash definition down there if I remember. I don't always though, because as I said, I'm kind of in a rush. But if you happen to, go for it. For my eyes, I'm using my NYX Matte Liquid Liner. And honestly, this is great for those of you who either don't know how to do a wing liner, don't care to do a wing liner, or are afraid to do a wing liner. I didn't even do a wing liner, but I did like that kind of like lash definition. It just adds a little something. So I'm pretty much just doing a little line across the top of my lash line. And you can make it as thick or as thin as you want. So just so you can kind of see the difference, just kind of adds a little something to the eye. Next, I'm going to go in with my Ardell Wispy Lashes. You can choose to do mascara, do your favorite mascara, but for me, lips, liner, lashes, in a structured face, that just, you know, brings the look together. But, you know, these are really easy to work with lashes. And I'm using the Duo Lash Glue. And this one is actually really like quick drying too. Little tip and trick for lashes. Try to have your mirror here so you're kind of looking down on it and you're coming up from the top. And you want to try to stick it in the middle and then get the edges. So if you are looking down, it just makes it that much easier and you're bringing it from the top. You want to try to lay it down somewhere in the middle, and then we're connecting the edges down. You always want to get that inner lash corner. For sure. I always like to put a little extra glue in like the inside of the eye. And then I am squeezing them together. You can do this with your little pinzas. Or, you know, especially when you have those really long nails. So I like to just squeeze it and you stay there. Because I swear to God. But always try to carry your lash glue with you just in case. You just never know. Is it going to start raining on your lashes? You know, lash glue can only do so much. This one's really good, but, you know, there's some circumstances. Kind of like your safety kit. You gotta have your makeup safety kit in case of emergency kit. Now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder. Also can totally skip this, but I'm pretty much gonna do this mostly on the perimeters of my face. Even then, I still feel like this like does a good job of giving me just what it says, that halo glow. But I want my bronzer to glide on. I mix it up, I don't know, just depending how I'm feeling. But I feel like the bronzer just glides on beautifully no matter what. Let's go into the Alamar Cosmetics Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. Once again, going in with the bronzer brush in the middle Soltera shade. This is like my bronzer shade. And you can just do this, super easy. We're just gonna start packing and patting that in. Like there's no like bronzer duo that's just like easier. Like, oh, every time, like I barely have to like do any cleanup on the bottom. I can just like target it where I want it. It's just perfect, just perfect. And my face has never looked so structured. The color I love, that Soltera shade for my bronzer, but then we can get a little bit deeper if we want to mix or just add that deepener, that Always Summer shade. And it's just perfection. Plus we've got some other options because, you know, as universal as maybe this one can kind of be, you know, no palette really is all that universal. So they have other options if you're a little bit lighter or a little bit darker, which I love because we all come in different shapes, colors, and sizes. I like to go down, pretend. Next, just to deepen it just a little bit, I'm going to go in with the Always Summer shade. And this is the complexion brush. So just kind of getting those edges. And this is going like right in the hollow. Actually, I cheat and I go a little bit higher because I want to create these cheekbones. And then I'll take this one down right here just to create those shadows even more. And then no additional product. I'm just kind of blending that out with the bronzer just so it's not like too harsh. You want kind of, but you want it all to look blended and as natural as makeup can look. If I ever do need to do any cleanup, I'm going to go in with that same brightener brush in that shade and essentially just kind of go under, kind of like a little eraser. So if you felt like you went a little bit too low or you just want to like sharpen, define, you can do this trick. Or you can take it in with your beauty blender a little bit. If you felt like you went a little too far in, kind of do that, airbrush that out. And then next, I'm just going to blend that all together. Blend it out. No additional product. And you can do blush, but sometimes I was like, for this type of look, especially with the lipstick, I'm not trying to distract. So I'm pretty happy with the bronzer. Plus, I'm just a bronzer girl to begin with. But if you're a blush girl, I would just do something, you know, complimentary, not too harsh. Real quick, I'm just take my Flower Beauty Warrior mascara, and I'm just gonna, you know, do a little bit on my lower lashes, and then blend my falsies with my real lashes. And honestly, I did not do highlights for this look. So for those of you who don't care for highlight, you feel like your pores are maybe too big for highlight. Honestly, for these looks, I'm totally fine with that highlight, but feel free to add your highlight if you want your highlight. For that Instagram look that I did, this was actually the combo that I used, and this was the NYX Cherry Skies lip liner, which is kind of like a deeper red, almost burgundy, and you can use a red, but of course I wanted some more definition. And the lipstick I used was Flower Beauty. This is their Scarlet Letter, but today I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit. I love that one, just because I'm doing another Instagram post, because I was like, I want to redo this look, but I want to switch up the red lip because we got so many red lip options. I'm actually using the old school Vive Cosmetics. This is their Luchadora lipstick and their original packaging. They just upgraded their lipstick, actually has some more product, because I was like, I'm wearing Alamar Cosmetics, Latina women owned, and the Vive Cosmetics, Latina women owned, two of my favorite beauty brands. Women owned, Latina owned, and so I kind of want to dedicate that post today. So gonna use this one, but use your favorite red lipstick. So going to go in a little bit with Cherry Skies, not too much, and then I'm gonna go in and like define that later. So going in with Luchadora. Then as it kind of dries down, make sure you don't have any on your teeth, go in with the lip liner just to kind of define the edges. To set the face, I'm going to go in with my Max Fix Plus. And that is a completed look. Super simple, super easy. Don't forget your hoops. But this is just kind of like my go-to look. If anything, I'm just going to switch up the lips. But it looks like I did a lot more than I actually did. You can skip the lashes, skip the liner, do your thing, make it even quicker. But especially if I'm going out with friends and I want to, kind of look a little bit more pulled together, but I really don't have the time, this is a look that I kind of go for and just have fun with the lipstick colors. Let me know what lipstick you would pair for this look, or what's your go-to bright lipstick. I cannot choose. I have too many. I don't like to totally play favorites, but I definitely need more. I am probably gonna go on like a binge, a hunt for some new, refreshing, bright colors, especially for the spring and summer. So I'm super excited. Of course, we're gonna try to save some money and make it drugstore as well. So drop down below your favorites, affordable, bright lipstick colors. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with all of my videos, and I'll see you guys next time.